Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the Beis Halevi's Maimah Bitachon, where he's talking about today the idea that a person must realize where everything in their life is coming from. Every bracha, every good tiding, every wonderful thing that happens in a person's life, for some reason we're able to recognize it's coming from Hashem. We walk around, Baruch Hashem, look how kind HaKadosh Baruch Hu is. There are people that recount daily all of the chasadim, all the kind deeds that Hashem has done for them, all of the simchas that Hashem has brought to their life, all of the tremendous bracha that they find lighting up their life in so many areas. We recognize Hakol Bidei Shemaim, it's all the hands of Hashem. Look how much He's done for us. But then suddenly when a person finds themselves in a difficult situation, where perhaps as the Beis Halevi is writing over here that there's people that are chasing us down, that are making our lives miserable, that are hurting us, that are shaming us, embarrassing us. Maybe people are slandering us and saying Lashon Hara. Maybe I'm dealing with difficult people that just hurt my own emotional stability and the like. A person suddenly, he doesn't look at it as being HaKadosh Baruch Hu. He looks at it as being those people themselves that are causing me problems. I don't look at it like I did when Baruch Hashem, the Shadchan, made the great Shidduch, and my son now is walking down to the chuppah, and I'm so grateful, yes, to the Shadchan, but of course, my real gratitude goes to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, because we know that He is the one that is Mizavig Zivugim. He is the one who brings couples together. How come it is that when the brachas are happening in a person's life, perhaps a couple didn't have children for many years, and they find the doctor who understands the situation, and he comes up with a certain treatment, and lo and behold, 9 months later, they're holding a baby boy in their arms. The real gratitude is not towards the doctor, although they are very grateful and thankful to everything that he has done. The real hakaras hatayv, the real gratitude and recognition is to Hashem. Because I realize that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the master of the miracles over here. He is the one who brings the good tidings to a person. So how come in the good we're able to look past the people that are the shluchim, that are the messengers of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and we see Hashem? And yet when it comes to the difficulties in life that people end up bringing our way, quote unquote, that people end up doing to us, quote unquote, over there we focus in on the people themselves, what we would call our enemies, our difficult individuals that we have to deal with, and we don't see Hashem. We don't see that it's all coming from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And that's really, as the Beis Halevi writes, what he's coming to be mechazik, to strengthen us in. And that is that when you see things that are happening in your life that you are not so tzafrid and you are not so happy with, when you are going through situations that there are people in this world that are doing things to you and saying things about you and so on and so forth that you are not so happy about, don't look at the person as being the perpetrator of these crimes. Don't focus in on the acts that this person has done that he's trying to ruin your life. Khalila. Rather, just like when the good things are happening and Hashem sends His messengers to you, you're able to trace back the steps to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and that's why you open your mouth and your heart and you say, thank you Hashem for everything that you have done. In the challenging moments of the nisyonos of a person's life, when there are other people that are involved in the story, you must also realize they are just the shluchei de Rachmana, they are the messengers of Hashem to bring this about in your life, which is only here to make you into a better person. Every nisayon that a person will go through, they will grow through it as well. Every challenge that another person will bring their way means I have to refine my midas, I have to work on my bitachon, I have to control my anxiety, my anger, and all of the other negative things that start whirling up inside of me. And therefore, it's not that I am looking at the person themselves as being the bringer of doom or difficulty to my life. Rather, I look at them as being a shaliach, a messenger of Hashem, and therefore I turn my focus and my concentration, and I turn my tefillah, my prayers, back to the Ribbono Shel Olam. And that's what the Beis Halevi is pointing out over here. Even in times of difficulty, You must recognize that Hakol B'yidei Shemaim, everything is coming from Hashem. Don't bargain with the person themselves. Don't beseech and plead with the person themselves who is hurting you. They're just a stick, just a rod in the hand of the Master of the universe. And rather you take your Amunah and you take your Bitachon, your total awareness that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the one who's running the world, and you turn it back towards Him. And in that way, a person fortifies their Bitachon, their reliance, their belief, their trust in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And we end up opening our mouths into tefillah because we realize that everything is coming from Him. We bargain and we plead only with the Master of the universe, and we just look at everybody else as being the shaliach, as being the messenger that Hashem has sent our way to ultimately bring us closer to Him. Have a wonderful day.